Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new edition of Message of Hope. And today I'm with Polly Graves, who is a pharmacist and also a coach for the 3P practitioner. Because, like everybody I've been interviewing so far, all 3Ps or inside out or subtractive psychology or whatever the thousand names it has, but all looking in the same direction. So, welcome, Polly.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for agreeing to do this with me. And well, I will ask you the same question. Is all this having this understanding, how does that help you navigate anxiety, stress, different circumstances, events, COVID, whatever you're seeing at the moment? So how does that help you?
Well, it's been life-changing, transformational. How it's helped me. I used to have this low-lying fear running all the time, this fear programming and this fear sensation, and I don't have it anymore. So that's a big thing. Like that alone is just, yeah, it's just not that, not even knowing what that hypervigilance about speaking and showing up and seeing people and being on video, or someone asked me a question I may not know the answer, or the 1,000,000,001 ways that one has to interact in the world, and that's just faded away. So it's like, so that alone is
Life-changing for sure.
Yeah, that, and enjoying. I'm enjoying what I'm doing in the moment rather than worrying about stuff outside of my control, or way out there in the future, those sorts of things, and being, a frontline pharmacist, we have three to four intensive months of, just the phones nonstop, people ringing, just people scared and afraid and stressed. And it wasn't really like, oh, suddenly I'm in a different environment. It was like, as when, if, you're hiking in the woods and the terrain changes. And that's all I can, like, that's how it felt. It's like, okay, the terrain's changed and now we're operating this way. And with the coaching as well, I've done a lot of it online to begin with, so that hasn't been I like the online, because how else can I, have a conversation with you that's time zones
Different
apart.
time zones away, yeah.
Yeah. So, easy to, so.
You moved recently.
Yes.
So usually some people, not me because I moved all over the place, but lots of people find it very stressful to move. How was it for you? And with having this understanding, how did that help you?
I have moved a lot in my life. And when I moved, there was tons of stuff that hadn't been unpacked from the last 3 or 4 moves. And I'm sure I'm not unusual in that.
No.
But it was kind of everything was no-brainer is what comes to mind with a lot of things now. It's like, oh, okay, I'm moving. Oh, I guess I'll and have to find somewhere. And there's not a lot of, not many places where I was moving to. And so I was like, oh, are you going to be okay? And I just like, well, something will come up. And if it doesn't, then we'll deal with it then. Mm-hmm. And something did come up. And so I think that is doing my bit, doing my, my part of it's like the teeter-totter, my 51 or my 49%, and the universe or the world or life will do the other. It'll do their 51 or 49%. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they say, the universe is not your back. The universe has your back, or the universe is your back.
Yeah. So, did I answer your question?
Yeah, look, there's no right or wrong answer. It's
No,
whatever
I'm
is
just,
true for you. And
yeah.
yeah, just living without fear. I mean, that must be so life changing.
You
Uh,
know, it is. I really, the, anxiety and fear and that, they're such useful tools, but we've been kind of socialized into not really understanding them and not listening to those messages and misinterpreting what it means and thinking it means something about us, which,
mm,
it doesn't. And just kind of more a check-in. Okay, that's kind of instinctual stuff going, be aware, beware. Or are you safe? Or, it's like, oh, am I safe? Am I okay? Oh, in this moment, yes, I'm safe, I'm okay. And it's like, okay. It's not to go, what we sometimes do is like, oh, am I safe? Oh, well, but, oh, it could be this or that. And we start going out of the moment where we're at. And it's really, it's like a flashing light on the road, just to go,
yeah. Imagining a future, of course, the imagining of the future will be a scary future, a scary movie. And then we believe the scary movie that we projected into the future.
yes, we think it's true. And we think it's going to, or we think worrying about it's going to have some effect on the future.
Mhm.
Sure, that's the funniest part. We think we can psychically now change the future.
Yeah.
Um, so, and I have my moments and my ups and downs but I don't take it so seriously. I definitely don't take it seriously. I don't take other people so seriously. Not to say I discount what's going on for them. I just don't have to take it on and take it so, oh, I can, I
That's a
can,
big thing too.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Liberating.
liberating. That's a good word. That's very liberating. Yes. Yeah. Especially not always, people aren't always in their best place when say I'm working in the pharmacy. I'm doing that aspect. People are often aren't in their best space when they're there. So if I take that on and start making it about me, or they're being rude to me, or they're, whatever, it's that's just it's a lose situation for both parties. Whereas if I can just go, oh, find out, what's going on for them, totally different outcomes are.
And never underestimate your calm,
Ah,
the effect it has on them too. It has also not osmosis, but what's the word? Well, the word escaped me now, but the fact that you're calm has probably a calm effect on them at the same time.
yeah, it almost gives people permission. It's like, oh, I don't have to be that. I don't have to deal with it this way or that way, or I don't, like sometimes people's conversations can escalate or dig deeper holes or go into the worse, and it's like, oh, I don't have to do that. I don't have to dance that dance, but follow that road that spiral down into that cesspool of negativity or whatever.
Yep, I can. I know that. Yeah.
So, yeah, those are just a few things that come to my mind. The, I guess, underlying all of it is knowing I'm okay.
Mm.
and knowing like you're okay, or the person, whoever I'm interacting, knowing other people are okay, knowing that, you know, we're just okay. Like we are self-correcting systems. We have that innate health and innate wisdom and innate well-being, that we're okay. Psychologically, we're okay. That, yeah, step out of, yeah, just knowing that, can step out of that whole thought pool that we live in, that stop shadow boxing thoughts.
Perfect. Thank you, Polly. And if people want to find you, where can they find you?
Well, there's my website, which is
I will write it down.
Yeah, pollygraves.com. And I do have a Facebook page, and I completely forget the URL, but it's pollygraves. I don't know, Facebook.
You have two different pages, one personal and one for the coaching?
I do have one for the coaching. But I mean, if I was really prepared, I'd have it right here with that.
Don't worry.
Facebook.com/something. Some really good words.
We'll figure it out. Well, thank you for your time, Polly.
Thank you for inviting me.
Cheers.